In IoT, there are this concept what we call 7 layers of OSI.
Okay, I just learned that yesterday.
So the 7 layers of OSI, as you know, what's the first layer, Zura?
First layer from the top or from the bottom?
From the bottom.
Physical.
Physical. So we have the physical layer where you can either use wireless or wired network. Right? So that's a physical layer. You can use fiber optic or you can use Wi-Fi or a radio network if you want to. The second layer,
the data link.
The data link. So the data link is the protocols that might be connected to your device. So it can be on Zigbee, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So these are sort of protocols that you can use to connect it. So from there, you have the third layer.
Okay. Click, click. Hold on. I think it's transport.
No, it's the network layer.
Man, okay.
So the network layer is the one that create the IP address.
Okay.
So once we have the IP address, you go to the transport layer, which is the TCP/IP that encapsulate the IP address. Okay, they can send from the node, from the device node to another node, the network.
The session, right?
Yes, and then we have the session layer where when you want to start to communicate with any system from the other side, you must have a certain session, for how long the session will last, for example. And from there you have
a
presentation layer. So you need to have a form of security, for example, on that particular layer.
So it needs to be encrypted or what?
Encrypted, So this is how you present your data. To the last layer is applications layer. So once you have the applications layer, you can write anything. Applications like Rocket is one application. Discover is one application. Waze, you name it. So that's the applications that you have. So people will always see the applications part.
Yes.
People don't realize.
They appreciate the application part.
Yeah, they don't realize what's beneath all the 6 layers below.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you have learned that, then it's quite easy for you to understand how IoT works. Because that's why when we talk about the 4 components just now, so we have that sensors, which is a physical thing which needs to communicate to what? Connectivity. So that's the second component. So the connectivity can goes to different networks, which covers the third layer, the fourth layer, the network and the transport layer.
Right. Okay.
Right. So the moment it sends to the middleware, that it goes to that layer of how to present it, how to create the session, to talking between different devices and all that. And then the fourth component is where you have the applications. That is the seven layer. Even though you can see there are 4 main components there, but across the whole 4 components, the 4 value chain,
it consists of
all the
OSI.
all the 7 layers of OSI.
Okay.
So it is quite natural for a lot of universities who's teaching from the electrical faculty and also the computer science will know this.
Okay. So it's easy for them then.
Yeah, it's easy for them, but the problem what we are facing now is the lab is not fully equipped with this. So they only learn the middle part is missing.
It's missing.
So that's why we always encourage them to use FAVORIOT platform.
Okay.